Welcome back to Breaking Skyrim. On our last episode, I made a little demonstration on a walk to Falkreath of how we have broken magic completely. Um, Everything is free now except for your alteration, and even then, it'd be
Watch the
nothing
sky, traveler. Go
to
cast your
make
bounty
another
idol
set.
someplace else.
But today, we are going to be starting a mission first by
Did you
talking
see a
to
dog
this
out
guard. Uh, no, some
Oh, well.
wolves.
Guess I'll stay on the lookout.
So now we need to go speak to
Keep your
Lod.
nose clean while you're here, outsider.
My muffle must have worn off. It's noticing me. But right now I'm trying to break sneak. It takes the time if you don't do some other methods. But this allows me to do sneak along the way instead of just going and, beating the crud out of a graybeard or something like that. But we come here, speak to Lod.
See a hound on the road.
Nope,
There's one
sorry,
out.
no dog.
If you are willing to retrieve him.
Go ahead and
Ah,
persuade him.
a
It's
smart
so
man
easy to
demand
pass this
something of
persuade.
Fun for his work. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
Now, he's never going to get his dog. Sad, really. But it is easy to find the dog. He actually finds you. But such is the manner of messing with the Daedra. So just head to this area. And there he is.
You are exactly what I was looking for.
Did you
Yeah,
just talk?
Skyrim is now host to giant fly. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem. I think you can help.
So,
My man, he's
what do you
kicking
help
me
with?
out until I find someone who can. Thank you. Now, since he banished, I know that if this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded.
Now you can
Don't
follow
trust
him.
any offer he makes you, okay?
Yeah. I don't trust nobody, including you, doggy. Alright, now you can follow him if you... Nope, wrong one. You can follow him if you'd like. But it is actually a closer walk from Helgen. So we are heading there. Dog can take care of himself. He is actually invulnerable because he has plot armor. It's one of the reasons he's highly regarded as being one of the best. Just because he's an extra target for them to hit and they can't even take him out. I literally built a character once where I had a plot hold Serena. So she was following me because I didn't take her home yet. I had my regular follower, which I think was Lydia, just because I was a mage and I needed a meat shield. And then I took Barbas and still had Arnel Gain as well. So I had 3 permanent followers, 2 of which cannot die, and then Arnel Shade, which cannot die either. It was not the best game. Main reason being because I arrow coded a lot. It didn't keep up with all the followers, which, I mean, I can't really blame it. So we're just gonna go stealth mode and follow the road. But again, if you wish to, it seemed to work better if I took off my first follower, the one that I can actually, ask to do things and get into their inventory. I've heard of people having up to 6 followers because of summoning in a Dawn Guard and summoning in soldiers from whatever side of the Civil War they chose. Always fun to break the game that way, but it can literally break the game. So, Barbas hasn't gotten here yet. You saw nothing, I was a ghost. So we're just gonna go into Hamar's Shame. Ironically enough, dealing with more vampires. Personally, I like to go Marvel's Blade on it and be a vampire that hunts vampires. But the Dawn Guard doesn't see it that way. Since I am a vampire, they will randomly hunt me. Good times. So, Muffle has a pretty decent time frame. Yeah, 4 minutes. Because of the fact that we're undead and it hits us better. And it's an illusion spell, so I want to say they're 50% better in total. But don't quote me on that. So, just remember to bring it up whenever you can. But we're going to go ghostly on this whole thing. So, invisibility so they'd never see me summon. Oh, look at, he's waiting too. And then out of nowhere, sees a Colossus. And 2 champions. Never sees you. He's already down. Now, problems with the Colossus, they are huge. Basically, it's a scaled down giant. So they won't fit through a lot of doorways. Gotta be careful with that and watch out for it. Now again, with this set, if you didn't feel like going offensive at all, you could just sneak past everybody like your Thieves Guild. Which, that's another reason I'm trying to break sneak. Is because it is so easy now to do the Thieves Guild. Everything that they ask you to do, no one ever sees you. Pickpocket's better because of your enchanting. Watch out for the trap.
Is someone there?
Nope, just a bunch of skeletons. And as you can see, my Colossus did not fit through the doorway. So we'll have to resummon him in a new room. So we'll just do that in here before everybody sees us. And then I'll also bring out 2 new champions just to reset their timer and disappear. And this is a really good combination because if the Colossus stays in the back, he'll keep shouting and let the champions get a lot of good moves off. But, mind you again, this takes a while, so you also have the ability to just... Oh really? You saw I was there? Alright. So, just for speeding things up, we're gonna go at it like a Wolverine. Bunch of heals and sharp surfaces. You know, loot as you go, as always. Sneak is naturally without everything now. I mean, I have muffle on still. Yep. You see the little blue clouds I'm walking on? Do you see me? You're a vampire. You should have dark vision. See? I have it. You are looking right at me. And again, feel free to pickpocket. That's honestly anything that's a 90%, that's the highest you're really ever gonna get. I don't pickpocket. I have a friend who swears by it, but he plays the sneaky type. And it can be fun, especially when you steal the armor off of everybody and then engage them in a fight. It's hilarious. But we're just gonna go sneaky sneaky.
What was that?
down there. But it'll be easy to lose them. Don't think there's no value back here. It was just that enemy.
Hide from me.
Does he see me? Nope. No, he does not. Huh. Well, that's funny. He didn't give away my position. Alright, now does she stay down here? Probably not. Oh, no, she did. Oh, let's see if we can do 90s action hero stuff. Nope.
I knew
She saw me. And I'm getting hungry. Fantastic. There's a bunch of poisons and such. We already got that skill point. Alright, so. Forward just a bit. This should take us to the next part of the crypt. Or cave. I'm gonna stay as sneaky as possible, just for the boost to the skill. Ah. But Barbas has caught up to us, so one problem with Barbas is even when he's following you, he will detect you. But that's where we get our, we have it for free. If you go muffle and invisibility, he will follow you, just like he's programmed, but he won't see you, constantly raising your sneak. And that's the idea of what we're doing here. Now, you must understand, I find him incredibly annoying. He likes to walk into your hitbox and push you around if you're standing still. But he's a pretty decent companion, and again, he can't be killed. Super beneficial in that sense. Not to mention, I just find it comical being followed by said dog. If your sneak's high enough, think about it from the point of view from your enemy. All they saw was this dog come out of nowhere, and then he summoned a bunch of bone colossi, bone colossus and a bunch of champions. They die thinking that this dog is summon stuff, which, I mean, he's the pet of a Daedra. It's not beyond reason, or at least the reason of this world. But I find it incredibly hilarious. All they saw was a dog, then they saw skeletons, and then they met their maker. So hopefully I'm not... Ooh, nice. Hopefully I'm not the only one who sees the humor in that. But we have reached the end here. Scavenge whatever from whoever. Whatever they got lying around. And then speak to the statue. Oh, come on, talk at me.
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do since you already helped me grant
sadly,
one
you can't
final
skip it,
wish
'cause
for
he's a
my
Daedra.
last worshippers. They were suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure. Then you came and ended their misery. I couldn't have planned it better myself. So, what's your heart's desire? What kind of deal can we strike?
Oop, wrong button. Darn it.
There's an axe. An incredibly powerful axe. There's
I gotta
an
stop it.
axe.
Can't skip it.
An incredibly
habit of
powerful
mine.
axe. An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed.
I don't like it. It stinks.
If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No
Doesn't
strings
stink as
attached,
bad, but
no messy surprises.
the real treat from this
It's
mission
not
is
for
Barbas.
you. As I recall, it's resting in Rime Rock Burrow. Barbas can lead you right to it. Little Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
So then speak to Barbas. Make sure he's following you. You can ask about the axe if you want, but all you need is for him to be following you. Because now, the whole idea is to stay hidden from him, because, see, he's detecting me. And again, see, he likes to walk into you. But if you're slowly moving ahead of him, he can't see you, which is slowly raising your sneak, but he's programmed to follow you. So he's always going to know where you are without knowing where you are. It's broken. And again, he's another target if you want to stay sneaky. And at any point in time, you can tell him to leave you alone, and he'll come right back here. Go ahead and loot the chest. I have dismay. Scrolls are nice. I have health. I don't need any of that. And then you can pull the chain here, and this will lead you right outside. Which this is also, see, there, it went up. Now it's only slightly, it raises your sneak as you go, but it raises your sneak as you go. It is very possible, if you do wish to continue on this mission and get it done, and not take Barbas with you as a follower, you can hop up this and head into the cave in the backside. What in the world? Was that some fella on a horse? But yeah, you can jump up there and... Yeah, that was some guy on his horse. Totally glitch. But, pretty simple. We just reached 38, and now we have a follower who's constantly boosting our sneak. So, yeah, see? We just got 38 before we left. So, it's not going to be much, especially in the higher levels. But, it is a constant thing. So, that's the basis of today's episode. Getting yourself a follower who can help raise your sneak. Other ways to do this is find a room full of people and then go sneak in a corner where they could see you. The one that most people go with is getting good with the graybeards, because if you wait for them to lose track of you while you're hidden behind them, you can sneak attack them again without enraging them. That's one of the fastest ways to do it. The fastest is actually in the beginning of the game. But, again, I just find it totally amusing. Like, we're gonna sneak here into the... past these Stormcloaks. All they see is a dog running around. But because there's two of them, and the dog, all of them not noticing me, sneak skill rises a whole lot faster. So if you're looking to get it done quick and in a hurry, one way to do it is just big room of people, have Barbas to add to it. Sneaking through camps, sneaking through, I personally like to do Whiterun, go into Dragon's Reach, because there's always at least 3 or 4 people near the throne, and go into a corner. You do have to pump your invisibility if you don't have high enough sneak, but at the same time, it's incredibly easy. I like to do sneak along the way while I'm getting other things done, but only time someone ever notices you is if they bump into you. So it gives you the ability to come in, steal whatever from wherever, and then get right back in.
Fight or
die well.
So yeah, that's pretty much the whole episode here. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not entirely sure what direction I'm going in for next episode. I don't want to finish this. But now it's just a lengthy process of raising my sneak. Again, you pretty much passed the breaking point. All you have to do is find whatever enchantment will fortify the skill you're looking for. You can farm for that at the Dawnstar chest. Not entirely sure. You can always go around to other vendors, but that's the easiest one to, access their inventory for free. So, and that's not even including, you could enchant something to be better at smithing, make your smithing go better, enchant something to make your alchemy better, start working on alchemy, use potions that make your enchanting better. You can do a whole treadmill of pushing the stats further. But pretty much that's how everything's broken. I'm gonna continue to break sneak, just doing whatever, wherever, however. But yeah, that's how you get a broken character. This already is super broken. I might start doing, that's probably what I'm gonna start doing, because you end up always having some kind of item that is locked into your inventory. I can't drop this because it's a quest item. More than likely, that's what I'll do next episode. Start getting some of these quest items out of my inventory, like the Ethereum Shard, Red Eagle's Fury, the Galder Fragment. So, hopefully you'll join me again in the next one. I'll see you then.